Alright, sorry for not uploading for the past 2 weeks. I've been pretty busy with school, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm actually sick right now. So yeah, that's something else I've been worrying about. But today I decided to make another storytime video. And today's storytime is about the craziest high school day I've ever experienced so far. So this story actually took place on a Friday, and on that weekend it was going to be Halloween. So I was pretty happy. It was the last day of the week, Halloween was 2 days away, and I was just excited to get some candy. But of course, some kids at my school decided, to celebrate the last day of the week, let's do something crazy. So I'm in my second class, just doing my work, and a fire drill happens. So all of us start getting out of our seats, walking to the door, and getting ready to go outside. But the announcements say, oh, it's a false alarm, somebody probably pulled the fire alarm, go back to your classrooms. So now I'm just kind of annoyed because, I don't get to miss class. So we go back to class and we're doing our work, but then like 5 minutes later, somebody pulls the fire alarm again and the fire alarm goes off. So naturally, we get out of our seats again and we start walking to the door. But of course we were a little bit skeptical because the first fire alarm wasn't real, so maybe this one isn't real. And of course, just like we thought, it wasn't real again. Somebody else had pulled the fire alarm. Now after this, I didn't really think too much about it. I just thought, oh, 2 kids pulled the fire alarm. That's all the craziness that's gonna happen today. But little did I know that later on after my third class, something crazy was gonna happen. So after my third class, me and my friend are going to lunch, and as we're in the hallway, we hear some people yelling. Now in my school, yelling is not uncommon, everybody yells in the hallway, but there was like a lot of people yelling. So me and my friend are like, what the heck is happening? So we start walking and following the noise, and we get to the main part of the school where all the commotion is happening. And there are just water bottles flying off the second and third floor onto the ground. And they're like bursting, exploding, the tops are flying off, water's just getting on everybody. And that entire moment reminded me of this one episode from Stranger Things, where the kids are throwing fireworks at the Mind Flayer. Yeah, the entire moment pretty much felt like that. So some kids at my school thought that it would be funny to grab some water bottles that the staff were serving near the cafeteria, go to the second and third floor, and just start throwing it at people. And a few other things did happen, like some kid from the second floor threw a water bottle at this one kid, and it just hit him in the face. And then some other kid got a water bottle thrown at him, and he was upset. He was furious. He picked up the water bottle and just threw it back up at the person and smacked him in the face. And one of the security guards saw it and just ran over to him, grabbed him by the forearm, and told him, "You're in big trouble." And the kid's like, "But what about that other kid that threw the water bottle at me?" And then she's like, "Don't worry about him. This is about you." And I kind of felt bad because the security guard didn't see the other kid throw it, but he saw that kid throw the water bottle back. And while all of this is happening, there were a bunch of other kids that didn't want to stand around and get wet, so they start pushing each other outside, and me and my friend get dragged into this crowd, and they're just yelling, "Hey yo, go outside, go outside!" So my friend and I get dragged outside, and luckily at my school, our lunch line is outside, so we were in the right place, and after we went in and got our lunch, we just started talking about how crazy that experience was, and literally everybody at my school talked about this situation for like a week, and now because of that situation, my school no longer leaves water bottles at the cafeteria. The teachers were actually given crates of water bottles, and if you're in that teacher's class, you can get a water bottle. So for the bad kids at my school that like to skip class, they can't really get those water bottles anymore. Unless they, go to class. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're actually so close to 200 subscribers. Hopefully we can hit this goal by the end of the year. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for all the support. It really means a lot to me. Subscribe to the channel, follow my social medias, which will be in the description down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Yeah, I know who to call when it all goes bad. I used to call the drugs, but that just made me sad. My addiction and my lust, I put it in a bag. Then I gave it to the devil, I ain't looking back. Yeah, I found my comfort. Yeah, I found it in the arms of the Father and the Son.